Today we'll be working on a Dodge Durango. We're going to be installing a Discovery H610 mirror mounted dash cam. Customer got this at Amazon, I believe. This is how it looks. It's got this dash cam, extends out, a little camera, and these clip around the rear view mirror. It comes with the cigarette lighter, but we're not going to use that for power. Customer bought this hardwire kit for dash cam, which I highly recommend, so you can hide the wires. And then it comes with the rear view camera that we're just going to run it all along the top. This dash cam, we're just going to put these up on top, lay them out like this, make sure we got this stretched out to the side, and then we're just going to put it right over here by stretching those rubber bands over the mirror. So let me do that. We're going to go to the passenger side kick panel. I'm going to remove this, set it aside, and we're going to remove this piece right here. Just going to pull it. Actually, I think there's something holding it back over here. There it goes. So it looks like there's this connector holding it right there. So you just need to pull out to the side. That'll come right out. And what we are looking for is the BCM up here. So let me get a light so it could be a little more clear. Take this thing off because it's in the way. And what you want to do is use one of these tools. It's called a panel popper. You want to get in there and just pop this thing out. Last one. Now we can remove this, get this out of the way. We got two connectors to remove. Let's not forget where they go. So we got 1 and 2. I think we need a pick for this one. So let me go get a pick. Something like this, stick it in there, and then that'll come right out. Okay, now we just get this out of the way. We'll put it up top. And now we have access to the BCM. And the wire that we want should be right up here. And it should be the pink white. So that'll be right here. And then let's go ahead and use these wire splice tool right here. We're just gonna splice it open right there, and we're gonna test it out with our power probe, which I think I left over. So I have my power probe on the pink white wire, and we're gonna go ahead and test it by pressing the push start button. And there we go, we got 12 volts. And go to ignition, we still have 12 volts, and then we're gonna turn it off. So that's it, that's our 12 volt ignition. Coming out of that harness up there, it's going down here, and then it goes up here. So one of those red ones, just be careful because it's going to be constant, so whatever you touch is going to short out, so make sure you don't touch metal on the other side. And we're just going to test it out with our power probe. That's 12 volts with the key off. That's what we want. So there's your two wires, your pink, white, your red, and we're just gonna ground it off of this existing 10 millimeter. Those bands over because they stretch really far. And this camera, like I said, you can stretch it out. That's how it should look. Now we can round the wires up there. Down on this side, down there to the BCM, where we got our pink wire, pink white for our ignition or accessory, and then we're gonna tag the red one to our constant, and then our ground to that bolt right there. And then the other camera, we're gonna run from here up to the top, to the top, to the top, to the top, out to the middle. That you want to use to tuck it in. We're gonna just use it to move that thing out of the way. Just gonna bend this out. I'm gonna remove this for now. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna leave it. No, I'll take it off. Just snap it out. So it'll be easier to tuck wires in. Tuck them in right there where this one is at. Up to here. Tuck them in all down here. Let me show you where I ran these wires. Up through this side, through the top. Just like that. Okay, and then over here. And through here, and this is where we split off. This wire is gonna go over here, the one that has the camera, that red wire. And then this one, the one that has the hardware kit, is going down to the BCM. So this goes down, this goes to the back. The wire all the way back here, we're gonna pop this down and we're gonna tuck our excess wire up in that little square right there. And then we're gonna just bring out a little right here, or probably from over here, and mount the camera right here, facing towards the back. I'm just gonna cut this extra piece of zip tie right there, so it won't get in the way. And then this red wire is used for a reverse, but this vehicle already has a reverse camera, so we're not gonna use that camera for reverse. We just wanted to record on the dash cam. So you wanna leave it a little extra like that, that way when we tuck it in, it'll still have some space, some extra wire to come out. Go ahead and tuck that in, and then just leave this wire out. Bad versus just a little pigtail right here in the middle. I did have to take this screw out to get that wire inside. And just put everything back together. That's how it should look. That way when you close it, you'll still have a good There it is. The ground, we're gonna use this bolt right here, 10 millimeter. We can just loosen it up and just stick this right in there. And then we'll tighten it up. There's our ground. And now for the 12 volts. We're gonna cut this. I don't like to use those. These are no good. We're just gonna splice these up a little bit. That'll be our accessory, and this is our constant. So our accessory is gonna go to the pink, white. You wanna just wrap it around a couple times. And if you can, solder it. It's better. Always solder. And this is our 12 volt. Just be careful not to touch any metal since it's constant. Otherwise you'll short it out. And there goes our camera turning on. And this is a solder gun that I use. It's a Milwaukee. And heats up pretty good, but you gotta be very careful. When it gets hot, you can burn with the tip, you could burn carpets, you could burn seats, so be careful with this. Also with the solder, when you're working with the 12 volt, make sure you don't touch metal on the other side because it's live. So I want to grab a piece of tape about 2 inches or so, and I like to just tape this one since it's live. Just tape first. And once you tape it, you want to throw some zip ties in the front and the back, because over time tape gets loose and it'll start coming off. So you want to keep it there with zip ties. I use these small zip ties, which I think are great for this kind of work. One in the front, one in the back. One in the front, and one in the back. Put those. And then zip tie this excess wiring, tuck it away, and we should be all done. We just got to test everything one more time before we start putting panels back together. So try to make it look how it was in the beginning. I like to run the wires along other wiring, make it look as stock as possible. So I'm going to use more zip ties. Zip tie this to this. And make sure everything's out of the way. Nothing's going to be pinched to where the panel's going to go back in. And you should be all set. A lot of this is going to be hidden, but it's always better to make it look nice when possible. Connectors back 1 and 2, and then it's going to hide most of the wiring right here. Okay, that's 1, that's 2. Let's get that third one. The third one is the one that fell. There you go. All done. Go ahead and test it out. I'm going to press the ignition on the second, and this should be turning on. And that's it. We got power. Let's make sure it turns off. We got it off, and that turns off, so we're good. And that's how you install a dash cam on a 2015 Dodge Durango. So if you have any questions, let me know. Go ahead and subscribe. And like my video if you want me to show you guys how to install some more aftermarket products.